They laughed at his dreams, mocking the way his eyes lit up whenever he spoke about becoming something greater. He was just a boy from a small place where opportunities were scarce and expectations even smaller. People around him believed life was meant to be endured, not transformed. When he talked about building something of his own, they smirked. When he imagined success, they shook their heads. Be realistic, they told him. Dreams don't pay bills. Their words cut deep, but he refused to let them define him. He worked in silence, taking small steps that no one noticed. While others spent their time gossiping or doubting, he spent his nights learning. He read books about business, about resilience, about people who had risen from nothing and changed their destinies. He watched videos of successful entrepreneurs and dreamers who had turned their visions into reality. He wrote ideas in notebooks, sketching plans that seemed impossible but felt right. He didn't have money, connections, or a safety net, just determination. His first attempts failed. The small venture he started didn't take off. Customers were few, profits smaller. Some days, he wondered if the doubters were right. Maybe he wasn't cut out for success. Maybe dreams were just illusions. But then he remembered why he started. He didn't want to live a life of regrets, watching opportunities pass him by. He wanted to prove that someone like him could rise. Slowly, things began to change. A few people noticed his work. They appreciated the effort he put in, the quality of what he offered. Word spread. More customers came. His small idea grew into something real. It wasn't instant success, far from it, but it was progress. Each step forward fueled his belief that he could do more. The same people who once laughed started watching him. At first, they pretended not to notice. They acted as if his success was a fluke. But as time went on, it became harder to ignore. His business grew. His ideas gained recognition. He started achieving things they once said were impossible. The laughter turned into silence. Some of them approached him later, offering half-hearted congratulations. I always knew you could do it, they said. But he remembered their words from before. He remembered how they dismissed him, how they doubted him. He didn't respond with bitterness. Instead, he smiled. Success was the best answer. He didn't change in the way they expected. He remained humble, remembering where he came from. He knew that success wasn't just about proving others wrong, it was about proving something to himself. It was about showing that dreams, when paired with effort, could become reality. Now they watched him win. They saw the life he had built, the progress he had made. Some felt regret for doubting him. Others felt inspiration, realizing that if he could do it, maybe they could too. His journey became a lesson, one that showed that laughter and criticism have no power over determination. He understood that people often mock what they don't understand. Dreams seem foolish until they become achievements. The same voices that once discouraged him now whispered admiration. But he didn't need their approval. He had already found validation in his journey. Winning didn't mean forgetting where he started. It meant appreciating how far he had come. He remembered the nights of struggle, the moments of doubt, the times when giving up seemed easier. But he chose to keep going. That choice changed everything. Now, when he looked back, he didn't feel anger toward those who laughed. Instead, he felt gratitude. Their doubt became fuel. Their words pushed him to work harder. They taught him an important lesson, that not everyone will understand your dreams, and that's okay. What matters is belief. Belief in yourself when no one else does. Belief in your vision when the path seems unclear. Belief that failure is not the end but a stepping stone toward growth. His story became inspiration for others. People who once doubted their potential saw what was possible. They realized that success isn't reserved for a select few. It is built through effort, persistence, and the courage to keep going when others give up. They laughed at his dreams, but he didn't let that define him. He turned doubt into motivation and challenges into opportunities. Now they watched him win, not because he sought revenge, but because he refused to quit. His journey reminded everyone that greatness often begins where doubt is strongest. When people laugh, it doesn't mean your dreams are worthless. It means they haven't yet seen what you are capable of becoming. And in the end, that is what matters, becoming the best version of yourself, regardless of what others say. Success is the quiet response to criticism, the undeniable proof that dreams can come true. They laughed once. Now they watch him win.